come here for? What did you come down here for? Tell me.
To get delivered more.
To get delivered.
Yes, sir.
Do you believe that the Lord tonight has set you free?
Yes, sir. You already know what it is. Hold on. Right. If you got a little pep in your step this month, make some noise right now.
Turn around and tell those people. Tell them.
I'm not gay no more.
Yeah, it's June 2026. Make some noise. It's hot outside New York City. It's crop top season.
I am delivered. I don't like men no more.
If you change your ways this summer, make some noise right now.
I said I like women. Women. I said women. I'm not gay. I would not date a man. I would not carry a purse. I would not put on makeup.
Pause.
I will love a woman.
A woman, he said. I will love a woman, is what he said.
That's when you know you're lying. A woman.
That's how you know it's such a joke. That's probably the most homophobic opening to a Pride Month episode that I think.
My fault.
And that's all right. That's okay. We still working. We still working on that.
Yeah, my fault. I didn't mean to.
We still working.
That was my bad. I didn't mean to say it like that. This is Dated. If you're not sure what you're listening to or where you're at, this is Dated, a show that investigates love. I'm your host, Danny Sellers. And this is a very special edition of Dated because it's June. A couple things happen in June. One is my birthday.
Hey.
Shout out to the old niggas. Gang. We're getting old. 34. Maybe 34. That's a crazy number. 34 is a little bit too old to be on the microphone. It's a little bit too old. It's a little bit too old.
I don't know.
It's a little bit too old to be.
It's getting scary.
Yeah.
It's getting a little scary.
It's a little weird to not be just hanging out in a house with a family.
Okay,
but
that's crazy.
I'm not so passionate about it.
Where are my little ones?
Yeah. My retirement plan looks really...
I don't know. When we were younger, they said by 30s you should have.
Yeah.
I don't have.
Yeah, real panic, nigga. Real panic setting in.
Real stress.
So I turned 34 this summer, but also it's Pride Month. Make some noise, Pride Month. All the zesty niggas out there. All the LGBT.
Shout out to the gays and the days.
Yeah.
We see y'all.
Hold it down.
I love y'all. I'm going to be out for Pride.
What you going to be doing?
I'm gonna be in the streets, so they shut down the streets.
And shit or what? What's that thing? Is it like
It's not. So I'll tell you, over here it's a little different. Now, in Baltimore for Baltimore Pride, it used to be a moment. Okay. It was. Oh my God, Baltimore Pride. I don't think anything is like Baltimore Pride for me. Mm-hmm. Had a great time. Have so many fantastic memories of that. But here in LA, they have multiple different ones. So they got a WeHo Pride. LA proper Pride. So right now it's WeHo Pride.
Oh.
And you know, I'm just up the street from down there. I'm just down the way. So they cut off the street or whatever because they have like the festival that happens. They have like concerts going on. They got music playing in the streets. They got people with drink specials. The bars is open. Everybody frolicking or whatever. So it really is just a great time to celebrate, you know, yourself, queerness, other folks, other queer folks, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah. I'm going to be out there with my people, having a good time, shaking my ass a little bit. Not too much, though. Okay, not too much, though. You know what I'm saying?
Not? Why not
just enough. Well, because I'm in the middle of the streets like that. And it's WeHo Pride. It ain't Black Pride.
Yeah.
So,
right.
Exactly. Exactly. So LA Black Pride is July the 4th weekend. Now that...
Oh, okay.
If you see me, you didn't see me.
Type shit.
Yeah. But here it's just, ooh, yay, ooh, how festive.
Mixed company type shit.
Exactly. It's
yeah. Okay.
It ain't safe in here, but it'll be a fun time. Shout out for Pride Month. It's gonna be shout out to Pride Month, especially with everything that's happening in the world and in the universe. They're taking away rights.
Yeah, so, man. And also a lot of fuck niggas too. That's fake friends. They switch up on niggas because they do gay shit, and you a bitch ass nigga for doing that.
It's weird. It's getting weird, okay? Because in our year, the year of our Lord, 2026,
Yeah.
you could be straight and have friends that aren't.
Right.
And that's okay. That's all right. We brothers, family,
Right.
nigga, that's okay. Like it don't gotta be anything extra. Don't be weird. And I hate weird motherfuckers.
And we said this earlier, maybe the first episodes that we did, you know, we grew up in the 90s, early 2000s. So to act like everybody was not a little bit homophobic or weird it will be a lie, right?
I was homophobic.
Yeah.
I was homophobic. Like it was single. Like,
Yeah.
what?
No, exactly. So, but I think as you grow up as a grown ass man, you can release yourself from the shackles of your learnings as a child, as a young man, or whatever. If you still on some weird shit about people being gay, I don't know, man. Just something something's real ill about you as a person, and I think to not want someone to feel like happiness and safety in their life, in their community, when they're also good people doing just as much good or bad or whatever than anyone else in the world, just to blanketly judge them for being gay and they're not even trying to fuck you. It does seem a little weird, and it's not a good use of my energy to care about it from a negative standpoint. And then to your point about your friends and your family, people that you love, once again, I know plenty of niggas or people that are in heterosexual relationships and I hate their partner.
Yeah.
So you know, just because they're straight doesn't mean I'm automatically going to like them. There's a lot of boyfriends and husbands and whatever that I cannot fucking stand. Wives that I cannot motherfucking stand. So if it's two niggas that like dressing nice and doing push-ups all the time and eating kale and they be doing butt stuff, so be it.
Because again, they're not doing butt stuff with you.
Right.
Leave them alone.
And I think too, as a friend, we talked about this before, but I want to reiterate it, especially for Pride, is that it's okay to have friends for different seasons. I have friends that I might want to watch a football game with, and I have some friends that I might want to go to a museum with. Or I might have a shorty that I want to go to the museum with, but I got another shorty that I want to go hiking with. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? One shorty might want to get fucked up and be out till 2 a.m. One shorty has a bedtime of 10:30 and we go to the library. Whatever it is, it's fine to have different people that you love for different reasons in your life. And I just think it's just kind of weird. Yeah, it's just weird. I don't know. I have nothing else to say on it, but happy Pride to all the gay niggas.
Happy Pride.
Hold it down.
Woo, woo.
Keep doing y'all gay shit. As we get older too, you know, a couple current events, and then we get into the body of today. As you get older and not having kids, you forget when school stops and starts. You forget what the rest of the world is going through, or you know, like, you know, just like, oh, is it high school football start? High school basketball start? Oh, prom.
Because we're always on. Because we're always on when you're working. Like There's
There's no summer break anymore.
Yeah.
And I you know, I've been seeing all these prom pictures and the kids, they have the crazy rollouts. They got the Benzes and the Corvettes and all that kind of shit.
One child I saw that one child had like a horse and carriage. Like they be doing like extravagance. Like the money that they be putting into these proms. I was like, oh snap.
How many proms did you go to?
I went to 4 proms. 3 or 4 proms. Yeah.
I feel like 2. You got to go to at least 2 to be cool. Above 4 is you're popping.
It was so funny. My mom was like, well, shit, I might as well buy you this tux, seeing as how you're going to be going to all these damn proms. It don't make no sense to keep renting it. I'll just buy you a tux so you can go to all the things. Yeah. No, I had a good time. I was at that point in my, happy Pride, at that point in my, I guess, my sexual just awakening, if you will, I was like, what's happening here? Like, I'm cool with everybody. And I still, at this point, I was still dating women, and I was like, I really like, but like, what's happening with me? But I was also a safe place for everybody. Like everybody felt like, oh no, Torrance is cool. Like we're gonna have a good time. Like we're gonna go, we're gonna party. I just had fun, and people were like, oh yeah, Torrance, come on. I know if I go with Torrance, we're gonna have a good time, and that's just what it was. So I think that's
was it different schools or what?
Different schools. Yeah, different schools. So my prom, I went to my best friend's prom. Went. Juju Bay, shout out Juju Bay, and went with Stephanie. Shout out Stephanie. We had a great time, amazing time.
Went to
No, who thinks that?
You know what I'm talking about with the fat ass.
What are you talking?
Oh, no, I just made it up. Sorry.
Okay, I was like, you're not doing my. I'll tell you, wait, what?
It was a lucky guess. I don't know.
It was a lucky guess. I mean, it was not a bad guess, honestly. That's why I turned my head like that. I was like, did y'all meet? Because y'all be in the, she be. Never mind. Anyway, but no, went to that prom. So my prom, Seton Keogh, and then McDonough was another school I went to their prom. Okay. It was fun.
I went to two. My sister was a senior when I was a freshman, so I could have snuck my way in my freshman year, but I was a healthy amount of scared of coochie when I was like young. I think
that's why
like
you don't have
before
a child.
freshman year, up until sophomore year of high school, I think everybody should be a little bit scared of fucking a little bit. If you're not, just it's like, what's going on with you?
You freaked out, too young.
Yeah, like I was definitely like I liked girls and it was like, it had a little bit of emotion in a way. But like to go to prom, I was like, I don't have to do this. I'm good. I don't need to be here.
Yeah. And again, like you said, it was one of those things where it's like, oh, y'all be doing stuff at proms that's different than what I be doing on a regular. Like I was, I still have my Xbox. Like I was still playing my Xbox, chilling, vibing, laughing, being goofy.
Did
but
you?
at
All right,
prom, y'all was doing what?
So did you stay? Did you spend the night somewhere in any of these proms, or did you go back home?
I don't remember. Oh, that's a good question. I think one time, for one of them I did.
Both of my high school. I'm thinking back to high school. My mom was so lenient on me, and I think I might have been the only one of her kids that like went out and partied a little bit. Mm-hmm, and granted, partying, we weren't going crazy, but we would just, I would go out to house parties,
Yeah.
Sometimes we would have a beer or two. Like, my senior year of high school, I would say when I first moved back to Florida, we drank a little bit here and there, like nothing crazy. And then I think like that spring football until the end of football, I didn't drink at all because it was really strict. For you to drink, you like get tickets and stuff. And I was like a, quote unquote star football player. So like if you got caught at a house party, like you'd be,
it was
cooked,
over. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You'd be like suspended type shit. So I would go out, but I wouldn't really like drink that much or drink it all for like a minute in high school. And then when it came to I moved my junior year. So second half of the junior year I came and I'm from, coming back from Ohio. This is like peak, arrogant kind of Danny too. So just like whatever. And I was this girl, you're younger than me, black girl, cold little black girl. Fine. She had a sister too. She was dating the quarterback from the previous year, the senior quarterback. The season had just ended, right? So she was dating this white boy quarterback. And I was like, I need that actually.
I need that
in a legitimate way.
In a safe, like, hey, I just would like to get to know,
professionally or or personally, but we need to have 14 conversations.
We need to engage in something. Yeah.
And we ended up going to prom. It ended up being like just friendly. Like it wasn't like we didn't do anything, but make out a couple times. But Buddy was hot. The white boy was hot. I was like, yeah, this is when a real nigga come in town. Get the fuck out the way, Jack Harlow.
Move.
That little fucking white boy buzz cut shape up's not gonna cut it here when a real nigga steps in.
Sorry, bud.
Yeah.
Sorry, Colin. Yeah. Sorry, bud.
I can't remember what the nigga's name was. What was his? I wish I remember. I should have researched his name because I thought about the story, but I didn't remember his name. But I had to take that reparations from that white man. I'm like, you can't have these pictures forever with this white man. That's disgusting.
No, we had such a great time at prom because it was like we and again, like you said, like I went outside. Like I was outside a lot, in high school. And I mean outside, like you said, house parties, but then they had this club downtown called Baja and it was
teen
like
clubs.
Oh my gosh. And they had phone parties. So the phone would come. We used to be in there like it was crazy in there. We used to have a ball. And now granted, we weren't even drinking at that point. Yeah. And I was like, yo, we used to have an amazing time.
Yeah.
Without nothing in our system. That was like, man.
I got kicked out of a teen club once. If you're from Cincinnati, Ohio, and you're probably from the ages of, say, 29 to 37, there was a spot called Metropolis in Cincinnati, Ohio. This was like the teen club for a hot little second. And I remember I was getting twerk. I was getting the twerk of my life. You know, back then when twerking was like currency. Like,
that was literally the reason you went. Like it was a part of the like if I walked out of a party and didn't get twerked on at all, I had a bad night. I'm thinking about some things. I'm internalizing. I'm looking at my outfit. I'm like, fuck. I probably look goofy. Like, fuck. Like, this is awful. Like, this is insane. Like, I'm questioning some things.
And the people don't understand about the teen clubs shit was that this is before. I think we had MySpace, maybe.
Yes.
Maybe MySpace.
It was MySpace. Yep.
So you really didn't even like. It was the only real chance you could like meet girls from different schools. You know, like, oh, this is a girl from different. Oh, you from across town? Oh, shit, this is crazy. So I got kicked out of once because I was getting twerked on, and the black clubs, teen clubs, especially if you were getting twerked on too hard or your pants fell a little bit, they would kick you out without like even. It was kind of a scam. And it was like maybe 25 minutes. I got kicked out of teen club. I felt like Tupac when he spit on the fucking police. I was like, what the fuck you mean? I was hot. I had to call my mama like 30 minutes later. Like, she just dropped me off. Hey, mom, I got it. I was so upset. Bro, I was Torrance.
You sleep yet? You laying down yet? You ain't
no, she was because it was attached to a mall. So she was still at the mall. Yeah. So now I'm walking around my mom with the mall hot. We in the Gap. We in the Gap. I'm hot, though.
At the old day, be like, Danny, what toddy's on? Toddy's on.
I'm at Hollister hot. Dillard's. Fuming. Please.
That's crazy.
I'm at Dillard's fuming, my nigga.
Oh my gosh.
Dog, I was so mad. I went home and made a Facebook group like, bro, fuck Metropolis, dog. Like, was adding all my friends. Like, yo, we gotta shut this shit down.
Yeah, yo, we gotta mobilize. We gotta
band together. You can't keep doing this to us.
You see what they did to me? They did it because I was black. That's what it was.
They can do it to you.
They did it to me. They could do it to you. All right. That's so funny.
Talking about the time. Metropolis, Cincinnati, Ohio. And then senior year, so that was my junior year. We stayed at night. We got a room, and her sister and her boyfriend had a room, and then we was out in the living room. But like I said, nothing happened. We were just kind of chilling. We ended up being friends, whatever. And then my senior year, I didn't want to date. Like, it was a very white school, and it was like one of those kind of schools where you would get some love, but I wasn't as good enough of a football player to just like I can just bag the popular white girl, and I also was cool enough to like still be in the group and like, oh, Danny's a vibe, Danny's cool, whatever. And so it was like getting around time because senior year prom, even if you don't necessarily date that person, that picture's important. It's like a girl's first wedding picture type shit.
It's very important. My mom told me, she said, look, I don't mean no harm. I don't mean no harm. But you can't bring anybody ugly to the prom. You can't.
Yeah,
These pictures is going to last, but when you graduate, you can't have nobody ugly at the prom. And I said, and at the time I was like, first of all, I'm not kicking with nobody ugly anyway. So like, whoa. And then I was like, as an adult, you're like 1,000%, 150.
Prom is your first wedding picture. It is when someone's famous, who's this nigga that went to prom with Beyonce? Or, it's hanging up in your grandma's house, your mama's house. That's an important picture. So when it came down to it, after the kind of the pickings were slimish, and I wasn't necessarily like, there was a couple black girls. I mean, this school was so white. So there's only like really 4 or 5 total black chicks I was like, you could even consider type shit. And there was one girl that I probably could have and should have went with, but I think she might have had a boyfriend. And I think she was out the picture. A couple other girls was like cool, but I wasn't really thirsty on it. And then some of the white girls, I'm like, this is like not a vibe. There's like one little Asian girl that I was like, maybe, but I'm like, nah, I'm not really feeling that. So I just went dolo. I went with like a group of people.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But it was like the cool group, but I was dolo. And bruh, Torrance, I think I've should show you this picture. I had the tux on. I had the red blazers. Had a fitted cap on. I had the fake glasses. This was like peak kind of like Journey's, You're a Jerk.
Oh
Jeezy's
yeah,
era.
yeah.
So it looks crazy, but in the moment, it was a fucking fit.
It was
fake glasses with the fake lenses of Cincinnati fitted cap. Because I'm from Cincinnati, I was in Florida with the red shoe Blazers, Nike Blazers. My nigga, that was a fit. I don't care. I'll show y'all the picture. And like, damn, that's crazy. Now, crazy. Back then, that's a statement.
Back then it was like, oh, he chill, he vibe, he don't take life too seriously, he cool, he got, he ain't dressy. Now I was dressy. Now I went with Juju to both of them.
Okay.
She came to both of my proms, and we had an amazing time. Like we had, oh my god.
And we what was I about to say? Yeah, and I was on prom court too. So it was like, I was like, as a black man at a really racist high school, to even get on the prom court, I'm like, nigga, we made it, we close.
And that's so interesting too, because I went to
Bernie Sanders.
I went to all boys school, so and then they had all girls schools that were around. Like I went to a Catholic all boys school, and then there were a bunch of other all girls schools that were kind of like, I guess, in the network, but like also close by. So we would always like go, whatever. We all cool. So it was always an opportunity for being like, oh, okay, well, we knew Seton Keo. That's where most of the black girls be at. We could go there and get, go there and meet people and like have a prom date or whatever for that. But yeah, I do. But I see the kids now, and they be having stuff. Like we had a limo a couple times, and a stretch because back then it was all about the stretch limo.
Yeah, the stretch limo was it.
It was, oh my god, stretch limo was in. If you got
needed.
a stretch limo, yeah, or you pulled up and but now Maybach, like it be Rolls Royces and
it was back then it was like if your dad had a cool weekend car, he would let you drive it.
And that's exactly what happened for my prom.
Or you'd get like whatever the nice thing Enterprise rental car has, you could drive that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
that was it.
That was it. And my man, his dad let us use his like Lincoln Navigator for the night for my senior year prom. And that was a little bit of a vibe. And then we also stayed the night. Crazy. This is the last thing on prom shit. Thinking back and stuff, I'm like, why did my mom let me do this? But we spent the night. We got a hotel. Yeah, crazy. But like I was a good kid, so it wasn't like I was going to abuse it. And she knew like if I want to do something crazy, I was going to do it regardless. So it makes perfect sense. But
it does. Again, when you prove yourself like, all right, like yes, everybody is crazy, but my kid is my kid. I got like he good. Like, he all right. Like,
and I didn't go into college on some like weird shit because I had lived a little bit of life and like was outside a little bit. So I didn't go into college like that first weekend getting blacked out. But But yeah, so we got a hotel. We got like 2 hotel rooms, and this girl who was like the other popular kind of white girl, but she was one of those like Florida white girls who like wear like belts and like sneakers sometimes. You know, white girls like studded belts and sneakers like Jordans.
Back then, like yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah,
like felines. Like why are you wearing? Like, she had a little bit of sauce, but it was like she's wearing felines. She's seen some evil shit. Like she's one of them girls that would go to the club and the next, like on Friday morning, she would still have like X's on her hands on purpose.
Oh, just to let everybody know that I went to the.
This is crazy. This is disgusting.
Yeah.
But her boyfriend, who was in college, or at least of college, I don't think he was even in college, of college age, bought us all the alcohol. And so we just in this hotel room drinking. I think some people might have been like in the other room was like fucking around and stuff. It was weird. It was strange. Like, all right, this is a lot.
But the thing
it wasn't crazy, but it was a lot. Like but it was like we're 2 months away from college, so it's like, what can you really do?
And then you watch shit like Euphoria, or you watch other stuff, and you're like, oh wow, people really be out here doing it. It's just what it is.
But it was kind of like it was like middle class kids, so it wasn't like I don't think anybody was doing coke. I don't think anybody was like outwardly like fucking. It was just like maybe one of the rooms kids was like messing around a little bit, and then we all were kind of just drunk, whatever. Relatively harmless fun, but it is kind of crazy to think that what kids get away with during prom. Yeah, and it's kind of terrifying. Anyway, shout out to prom. Shout out to Metropolis. If whoever used to own it, fuck you. It's on site when I see you, bitch ass nigga. All right, a couple of topics for today. Torrance, we talked about this a couple of different times around relationships, and last week when we talked, we were talking about status and situationships and kind of what all that stuff means relatively. And as we get older, I know we talked about as we get older the importance of like actual care when you are dealing with someone, even if it is casual, right? That title is casual. And I was with somebody literally last night, and we were talking about it. And I was like, brother, sorry, it was a girl. Ma'am, I have no desire to be with somebody that I don't care about, or like even go on dates with somebody.
Yeah.
Like first dates right now, that's like, doesn't feel like special. Like before the date. If I'm not excited to see you on some like the conversation's been cool.
We've been kicking, talking, we've been
fucking
vibing.
bad.
We FaceTimed, and I'm like, I can't wait to see you in person. Like it gotta be, I have
Sparks.
to be pulled. Yeah, something gotta be there before
And
we
this just
get
feels
to
like
even thinking of intimacy in that level.
And
like
I want to pass this to you because it does feel like just, being about to be 34 is like the casualness of relationships is starting to dwindle. The ability to be casual for me is starting to dwindle.
Yeah.
And maybe not that like I need to maybe have to be the monogamous thing, but even if it is just quote unquote fuck buddy situationship, whatever, there has to be a significant amount of care for me to like enjoy it.
Yeah.
But you brought this topic up, so I want to hear like your actual synopsis on it.
Yeah, I mean, and excuse me because I've been drinking a cut water, so we lifted today.
If you only knew what time it was in LA right now,
if you only knew what time it was. But happy Pride. My major conclusion in the season that I'm in right now, I don't know how long I will stay in this season.
Okay.
And it kind of started at the end of last year. And I tried to kind of fight against it a little bit this year, but there's no way around it. I have to like you in order for me to fuck around with you. Like I have to like, not even like, I'm like, I love you. Oh my God, this could be something real. It could be, no. It don't even gotta be that deep. Because the last time I hooked up with somebody and it wasn't any type of connection at all, I was like, I don't know why I'm here. I don't know why you're here. Let's call it.
Yeah.
Like it was one of those like I can't even engage with and it caught me by surprise, if you will. Caught me by surprise because I was like, I mean, this is a good time. We like to have a little fun. Everybody need their back scratch. Everyone, like everybody need their thing. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, when it happened, I was like, what the fuck? What is that? What the hell is going on? And then it has lasted for the last like few months where I literally am like, I can't be intimate with you if I don't like you in some capacity. You can't be a stranger. If you are a stranger, baby, I don't even engage with you. Like going out to the clubs and like meeting people and like, again, queer culture is we fucking tonight. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing it now. Who can fuck tonight? Literally that.
Have you heard that song Outside? Who giving fuck? It's kind of aggressive in a way that it's like, I don't know if I should lock eyes with anybody right now.
It's a little dangerous. It's a little because you lock eyes, then that means there's a correlation.
Y'all might be fucking tonight.
Yeah.
And in my case, it's usually a tall white woman amongst niggas.
Yeah.
Look at me like, oh yeah, you wanna do it?
Yeah, you want to go
right now?
You want to go? You want to go?
You want to go?
You want to go?
Danny, you want to fuck right now? I love wanna. You want to fuck?
No, yeah. So unfortunately, that's kind of the culture that I'm existing in, and I realize again, for me existing in this on the spectrum, it's like. Yeah. I'm operating outside of the norm, right? So I'm in a smaller population of people and this is just my experience. Like not even saying it from it, but like my experience is I am existing in a smaller population of queer people who are actually trying to make connections, who are actually trying to get to know you and actually want to, like, even if it's just a casual friends with benefits kind of thing, it got to be friends with benefits now. It can't be just benefits. It has to. It got to be friends with benefits.
So I feel you on that front because I mean, this literally happened last night with this young lady. It happened out of the blue, but we've been, knowing each other, talking for damn near since the top of the year, on and off kind of shit. And I'm getting to the point now where I know I'm awkward because if I'm coming over to fuck around on some late night shit, 12:30 and beyond, I'm still sitting there for 30, 45 minutes talking like, so what's going on?
So how was your...
Like, I'm sure sometimes they'd be like, nigga, if you don't whip that meat out, right? Like, I'm sure. Because I'd be like, oh, what happened what's up with work? It's 11, it's 1:35. I'm talking about like your boss. I'm like, so how does that make you feel? Type,
I want you to understand something, and I have to tell you this because it's a funny story, and I didn't think I was going to share this, but I thought about it the other day, and here we are. So remember that time we went to, you were still in LA. We went to the arcade bar, and it was like somebody's
birthday, right?
Birthday, yeah. Yes, we went there. Yes. And I had, and this was kind of when it started to like blink off in my head or whatever.
Okay. Yeah.
This dude was like, oh, like I live, right up the way. We messaging off an app or whatever. And so I get over there. I leave y'all because y'all are there. I'm like, yeah, y'all, I'm about to, whatever. I get over there and I'm trying to have a conversation, and I say that all this to say that nothing ended up happening. Like, we didn't even like get to it because we just kept talking, right? And so I thought eventually we was gonna get to that point, but we just kind of kept talking, and it just kind of kept going and kept going and kept going. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess you wanted to just kick it and talk. I came in and said, hey, how you been? Like, how's your day going? Woo, woo, woo.
Yeah.
And then come to find out, he was like, yeah, so we didn't do anything. And I was like, but I started off by just asking how your day was, and then the conversation just kept going. And we were having a good time. He was
frustrated by not doing anything?
Yeah, by not doing anything. But I'm like, you ain't initiating anything. And you were like, you all the way on the couch over there. I'm all the way like, what?
So y'all was in the waiting room talking.
Yeah, like I was I'm in the waiting room because I'm like, I ain't trying to be too aggressive. Like, come in like, drop them draws. Like, that's not how I walk into the spot. Yeah. But and apparently you know who they are. I'll tell you who it was later. I cannot wait. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I think you do, but
that's apparently what I know. They know me. They name drop.
Yeah,
How did I get in it?
Because I said I was at the bar, and I was like, oh yeah, was it after? I think it was after one of your shows, wasn't it?
I can't remember.
I said, oh yeah, I went to go see my boy do stand up, and then
I'm trying to think what arcade bar was it. It wasn't
Hollywood.
Brandon's birthday, was it?
No, it was in North Hollywood. Remember, it was that.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I think it was after one of your shows. And I thought, we just stand up. We went to an arcade bar afterwards for somebody's birthday.
Yes.
And then we were like, I do comedy. It's fine. It's fine. We'll talk about it.
I think I vaguely remember that. Actually, I know the guy. I know the guy. Okay. Okay. Yeah, niggas be fucking. I mean, look, that's
and realistically, I should have probably went in there and was like, let's do it. Like, but I like to let's you gotta finesse. We gotta have a little finesse going on, right? Absolutely. Like, we gotta have a little conversation. Like, don't just hold on. Like, can I get some water first? Can I?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like, I mean, I was telling this girl. I mean, I'm just at a point now. I think I've said this 1,000 times. I've deleted the dating apps. We all should be off the apps. We should be in person. We should be DMing off the social media shit. Like, get back. We got to restore the feeling a little bit within dating, all right? There's the apps. It's too formal of a situation with something that is not that formal. Like, building relationships shouldn't feel formal. Like, this is a hot take, but it's actually a real thought out take. Building a relationship is not a formal. It shouldn't feel formal. There might be steps to it. You should put effort into it, but it shouldn't feel like a doctor's appointment.
Touche.
And I think when you meet someone off an app, you have no context other than romantic shit, right? Half the time, we're all annoyed by being there, so we're not even fully giving ourselves to the process of it. Like, how's your day? What do you what do you like to do type shit. Well, you know, it's like we're asking these very softball questions because we don't know shit about each other, right? No context. We don't barely half time we don't know what you do for a living type shit.
Yeah.
And then now we're supposed to meet and talk for 2 hours straight and like with no context. I barely know what you really even look like. All that kind of, and I'm supposed to get all these answers out. It's like that first date is like a test, which is like kind of exhausting.
It's disgusting. It's horrible.
So now when it comes to DMing, it's like I might follow a chick and she follows me back. I'm not always even instantly like sliding into the DMs. I might wait 3-4 days, a week or two, like up some pictures. She likes some of my pictures. This is kind of like you look fly, you look cool. Because if I'm following you, it's because you seem like a fly person in general. So if I'm going into it, it might be 60-40 romantic or just off the vibes. Like you might just be a good person to follow. It's even if it's 70-30 on the apps is 100 to fucking 0, you know,
to 0. No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? And worst case, I got someone that looks good in my city that we follow each other, and maybe you'll come to a show. Maybe I'll come to one of your shows. Maybe I'm just more informed in the city type shit. Yeah. But as of late, I've found way more success in just meeting cool people that way versus on Raya or Hinge, where you talk to somebody on Raya or Hinge for a week, nigga. If you're not setting a date, they're on to the next one, you know. Or if you set a date and it doesn't happen, if you don't set the new, date after that immediately, you're unmatched. And it's like I spend a week trying to build a relationship, quote unquote, with somebody that is for nothing type shit. And yeah, I just think that friendship part, that context part, we got to bring that into dating a lot more.
The life context. Like, so to that point, it's been a minute since I've like jumped in somebody's DMs on Instagram and been like, hey, I like your shit. Yeah. Let's kick it. Like, it's been a minute since I've done that because I think because of the introduction of dating apps, it has sort of replaced that connection that is possible. But like you said, through Instagram and through whatever, you see their livelihood in a sense, right? Yeah. It's curated to something, but it's less curated. Like when a dating app is like, I want you to know this about me from dating, this from dating, but like I need more than that. I need to know who you are in context.
What your mama look like?
Yeah, like,
you know what I'm saying?
Where what that high school photo look like? Okay, did you get some work done?
Go to the tag tab on the Instagram. See the pictures that she didn't choose. What she looked like.
That's business. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? In the background,
put it on
she's
game.
Just twerking. She being goofy. Okay, I like that still.
Yeah, I still like it. I still like you when you caught off guard.
Yeah.
I still like how you move and how you look and how you operate when you caught off guard and you're not performing and you're not on.
Bitch, are you weird?
Right? Yeah.
In a cool way?
In a cool way? Because I like that. Hey, that's it. I like that cool, weird shit. So I 1000% agree. I do say that is a great hot take to bring back DMing and bring back real
slide, man.
Interactions. Yeah.
It's time to slide. It's time to get denied. It's time to get, you know what I'm saying? We have our
you got to rack up, you got to kind of, it's a numbers game anyway. So you got to rack up those rejections so that rejection don't hurt you so bad. It's okay. Also, rejection Torrance, feels painful.
Torrance, I had one on a date a couple weeks ago with this young lady, and we met on Instagram DM, and we've been kicking it a little bit. And first date, she was like caught off guard. She was like, "You are taller, and you are more in shape than I thought you were." And Torrance, when I tell you, I've been getting those two things, platonically or not, so much as of late, it's kind of pissing me off. I'm 6'3". Everyone listen, I'm 6'3", all right? I play college football. Bro, I don't know what kind of brand I have online of like niggas is like, yeah, Danny's 5'10" and like skinny fat. It's pissing me off. It's pissing me off.
That's so interesting. So that they're just being like, oh, like multiple people have said.
Bro, like I said, romantically, like someone used, the other girl I was talking to, I told her I played football. She's like, I did not get football from you. I'm like, what kind of, I get it. I'm not.
What I will say is, this is what I will say to it, right? Uh-huh. It's the switch up now to comedy that I think that people are like, oh, he just do comedy and he just funny. He got a personality to him. Meanwhile, oh no, I had this whole other life that existed.
Yeah.
And like, no, like, you know what I mean? Like,
I relatively get it.
Maybe it's the funny. Maybe it's the funny that people think that like
that's not giving 5'10" though. Why the fuck am I 5'11"? pissing me off. I've been getting it so much, bro. Like, I didn't realize you were this tall. Oh my God. I didn't realize you were this tall. Oh, you play football. Oh, I thought you were a bitch ass nigga. Oh my God. I'll fuck you now. Oh yeah. I thought you were
he's tall. Oh,
yeah.
I thought you were a little
You
little man.
Coochie. Yeah.
I thought you were a little man. Oh,
yeah, man.
wait. Oh, you're
You a
tall. Oh, you're strong. Wait. Oh,
You want to get me pregnant? Yeah, we can start a life. That shit's been pissing me off, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
it's all right. But we cleared it up today. We cleared it up
6'3", lean. Bitch. Sorry. When I say bitch, I'm not talking about women. This is just.
I know. It's a generality of bitch. I get it.
All right. Last thing I want to talk about today before we get into some other madness. I found this old Huffington Post article. It's a modern dater's guide. All right. There's a couple of terms that I do want to clear the record specifically about this first term. And the first term is ghosting. All right. All right. Audience, people that I love, I've been accused of ghosting before. And per this definition, I've never ghosted somebody. And this is the definition that I abide by. All right. So ghosting, according to this article, Huffington Post, simply put, ghosting is when you get dumped via a vanishing act. No more calls, no more texts, no responses to attempts of communication, radio silence. So the specific term there to me is that there's no response to the calls,
To any
texts,
attempts or any
attempts,
yeah.
right? What I've done in the past is maybe quietly quit somebody without communicating. I want to stop talking.
I think that is. I can
You know what I'm
1000% agree.
But
that is my definition of how I thought of.
And you can even say that getting dumped via a vanishing act, that even maybe also characterize things that I've done in the past. But the key part is no response to attempts at communication. I've never done that part. That part of like.
What I will say is, I turned 34 in August. I won't say I never did that. I'm not gonna say I never did that. The reason
never is a strong word. Never is a strong word. Saying that on to people is crazy. I'm pretty sure I've never done that.
Yeah, I will say that I will say that I don't think that I've done that, but I can't say I never did that because I'm
almost certain I haven't, because that's important to me. That is. Look, this happened. I can't say it. Fuck. It's going.
Okay. We won't say.
All right. I'm gonna explain it, and then I'm gonna try to be very vague. I was dating this girl end of last year. Really cool, really successful, popping, and we were talking for a minute, and then it kind of, for me, it just ran its course for a myriad of reasons. Right? It just didn't feel like this was going to be my girlfriend type of thing. 4-ish months of dating, you kind of know, all right, dog, either we're going to be casual as fuck or we need to stop.
Make it, yeah.
And she didn't live in New York. So it was one of those things where she wasn't super close, but she didn't live in New York. She was in, maybe whatever, 2 hours away. Yeah. So it was one of those things where you had to make a real logistical effort to go see her, without a whip, all right, we get on the train type shit. This was a lot. And she had made a post about it. But anyways, long story short, I went to London for work, and when she had talked about it, she was like, he kind of just vanished. Literally used the word vanished, whatever, talking about me. And we are like cooler now, whatever. After like maybe a month had passed, I had hit her up like, hey, this didn't mean to kind of, I can't remember exactly what I said, but I was like, look, I know it's been a minute since we last spoke, but like, I'm just not in the space type shit. Boom, 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 whatever. Just wanted to make sure we were still good regardless. But the thing is, after we the day-to-day conversations or the every 2-3 days conversations, and that died down, it wasn't like she had texted me at some point and then I didn't reply back.
Yeah.
When you kind of when the relationship's kind of running its course slightly, and you're kind of fading back a little bit just to see, like, let me gauge, is this person gonna hit me up? If I don't reach out, will they ever talk to me again? Yeah. If I don't say anything, if I'm not the one carrying this, will I ever hear from you? Because that happens a lot, right?
Yeah.
And a friend of mine or somebody online had posted a really funny reel that like don't send me a breakup text. Just, go like quiet quit me before you send me some long text about how much you don't like me type shit. And for me, it was like, I kind of like that. Like if we're kind of on the ends and it's not really a vibe as much anymore, if I'm not hitting you up or you're not hitting me up, we can just quietly let it fucking fizzle. I don't need a whole soliloquy about like, let's talk in person about why this isn't working out. You have no ambition and your dick is little and you are ugly sometimes. That's crazy.
But I think what at least from my understanding of ghosting in this space is like one person is into it, the other person is not, and the response of the person is not is, I'm gonna just I'm gonna just go ahead and go. You know what I mean? Versus
quiet quitting is different.
Yeah, quiet quitting is different. I think that's when both of you are on the same page. Like I have been on multiple dates with people. I went on a date with somebody who I had a horrible time on the date. I had an awful date. It was a terrible sandwich, by the way. Terrible sandwich. Horrible date. And after the date, they said, "Oh my God, I had such an amazing time with you."
That's
and I
terrifying. That's terrifying.
said, "Were we at the same place at the same time?" Like I was itching to get out of there. Like couldn't wait. Really couldn't wait. And they said, "Oh my God, I had such an amazing time with you. I can't wait to do this again. When are you free again? Let's try and do." And I was like, and again, in this sense, ghosting, that would be, at least for me, if I would have just never said anything at all.
Right. That's ghosting.
That's that's nasty. I've never done that.
Right.
I've never disrespected somebody in that level. That's why I'm saying I don't want to say never say never, but I don't think I've ever done that. Like if you are, I'm going to respond to you. Now that response may be like, "Oh, you did?" Like, because I don't like to lie. I'm really tough for me to lie. So I'm not. I don't.
The only time somebody put ghosting on my jacket was girl. Homie's cool. We had kicked it for a minute. We met on Raya, and we had kicked it a couple times, but nothing crazy came of it. And then it's kind of fizzled. And then whatever. She was like on the road, and she came back, and we fucked around. And after we fucked around at one time, granted, it was like 4 or 5 days had gone by without texting. So I did take that. I'll take that L. It was the whole premise of it was like a casual thing, and at the time I didn't have the language to be like, got home safe, had a good night, just even that simple,
Just a small follow up, just to yeah.
So she hit me like maybe on the 5th day, like, no text back, ghosting is crazy type shit. And I was like, I was caught off guard. I'm like, I didn't ghost you. I thought we was just doing a casual chill thing, but in reality, it was me just really being avoidant and like inconsiderate.
Yeah.
But ghosting is a whole different
Danny,
level.
You were just
I know
so
negligent.
good.
What?
I know. I'm talking about. You said that was me taking accountability in that way. That was so like. Now I'm not saying that's not who you are, but it's nice to like
I'm a good person.
He's a good one, ladies.
But this is also, no. It's really this is just reality. But this is also why I hate some of the therapy talk niggas. I'm like. Actually, sometimes I think some of y'all need to look at yourself in the mirror and take inventory of the bad things you've done, and that's actually what you need to be doing instead of wasting this lady's fucking time on Zoom every week. But
because also you don't tell her the truth, so there's no way she can help you to really diagnose.
I believe in therapy. Don't get me wrong. Sorry, but the blanketed "if you're in therapy, you're a good person" pisses me off sometimes because
it's a lot.
I'll be on dates. I was on a dating show. Have you heard of this show? Why Are You Single?
Yes,
Mary Fawson. Yeah, I was on. I'm going to be on the things, and maybe I shouldn't say this, but anyway, I was on one of the shows, and one of the questions was like, "Are you in therapy?" And I was like, "No," but I got, once again, am I perfect? No, but I'm pretty self-aware to like, if I needed a therapy, I would go. But I feel like I've done a lot of reflection on myself and work on myself, and I think that's important. In whether you're in therapy, whether you're going through mental health problems, or you're just in a space where you need to reflect and be a better person. Yeah. That self-work, I think, is super important. Anyways, that's ghosting, number one. The second one, we can spin through some of these other ones. Benching. Benching is when you keep someone on the bench or on the sideline or the back burner. You're not that into them, but you're not ready to completely cut ties altogether. They like you and they want to keep you as an option. I
have been benched a lot.
Yeah, I think we all been benched.
I've been benched. I've been benched, and having the terminology right. to say like, oh, you're benching me. Like now, because again, it's WeHo Pride. I'm gonna run into. I'm like, oh, you benched me. Like I can't wait now. Yeah, I can't wait to use that language. Oh, you're benching me, right?
Yeah.
You know, like let's start a pot. Let's shake the table, okay? Let's argue in the middle on the middle of Santa Monica Boulevard about how you're benching me.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Let's talk some shit.
Last one is zombieing. I've never heard zombieing before.
Now that one, I don't know. Yeah, go ahead. Read the.
Here's the first. Whatever. Okay, sorry. To be zombied is to have someone you care about disappear from your life altogether, only to have them bring a relationship back up from the dead with an out of the blue text or interaction on social media. So you date somebody, they go ghost. 3 months later, they pop up with a girlfriend. They pop up with a wife. For me,
and it sounds like they reach out to you. It sounds like they intentionally say they go away for X amount of months. They had this relationship or whatever, and then they reach out to you directly and say, "Hey, I did this thing," or "Hey, how you been?" Like with a whole new world.
I've heard that oftentimes where the girl go digging and then they find out that he or she has a whole partner. Living girlfriend or second family or whatever, type shit. Yeah. And that happens kind of frequently in New York where I'm like, this is kind of insane.
It happens very frequently in LA as well.
I've even myself, there's been times where I've ended something and like immediately got into another, similar kind of situationship where I'm like, damn, if this does go well, it will look crazy for me to like 3 months later pop in with like, hey, this is my girlfriend on social media. That is kind of nuts. Because when you as an adult, when you really fuck with somebody, 2 to 3 months, you kind of know if like I want to make this my person, like my girlfriend, boyfriend type shit. Personally,
I think for me at least, it takes, because the honeymoon stage to me is like the fun, festive experience, like in the first like 1 to 3 months. For me, it's 6 months.
Yeah, for most people, I think.
Yeah, for me, it's 6 months. That's 6 months window for me, and I'm like, oh yeah. Not saying like I want to do this thing with you for the long. I'm talking about I want to do this thing for you for the long haul. It's 6 months because because again, like the honeymoon stage is in that 3 months, and then after that 3 months is up, I'm starting to see your patterns. I'm starting to see who you are. I'm starting to see how you react. Because if you give somebody 6 months, right, life is ups and downs, right?
Sure.
So, the ups is up. We talking about it, cool. But usually within the 6 months, something gonna happen. Life just does it.
Yeah.
So
right.
how do you respond? How do you react? How do you engage with me in those moments? So I usually give it a 6 month, like that's not a 6 month rule, but like 6 months of me being able to be like, I have enough information for me to be like, yeah.
The only pushback is that I think most people, if they also like you, are not going to wait 6 months to be
I'm not saying, but when I say this is my person, I'm not saying it's like, oh, we're not supposed to be together. We could be together.
Okay.
Right? But in 6 months, I will know for a fact that we're going to stay together. Right? So again, an era of time. Like we're going to do that. We're going to do this thing for a while. I know we're going to do this thing for a while. At 6 months, if we hit that 6 month part, I'm like, yeah, we should call it, right? I mean that I'm big on that. Like that's kind of my.
Yeah, I can see that. I think that's fair. I think, for me, usually when I get that 3 month mark and I'm seeing you once a week, maybe twice a week sometimes. Mm-hmm. I'll see you 6 times this month.
Yeah.
3 months in a row. I can usually tell like, all right, this person could be my girlfriend type shit or not.
And like that. Like, I could date this person and this person could be my partner. It could be my nigga, whatever. But then again, we gotta see how you act.
Sure. We gotta buy some furniture.
Longer. Yeah.
My ex, one of my big things, and maybe this is advice for anybody. You want to know if you really like somebody or you have a chance, go furniture shopping. Go to IKEA. Buy a couch, buy a bed with that person. All right?
Okay.
Whether you're paying for it or not, if it's a nigga, you like a girl, bring her with you to go buy a couch or vice versa. You got a girl, she needs something for the crib. Maybe we'll pay for it. Go buy a couch. Go buy a bed frame. Go buy some furniture for the bedroom. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Go buy some office furniture.
Is this about, what is this? Yeah.
It's a low-ish risk good test, right? Like it's a life thing. It's an important decision. The couch you own, the bed you sleep in, the dining room table you look at every day is important, right? It's not going to affect your health, right? It's not like whatever, but I've been dating somebody for 3-4 months. I trust you enough. You got some style. You got, whatever. Or maybe let's see if we have similar style. If there's a swag gap or whatever. Pull up to me to IKEA real quick, or pull up to me, to Restoration Hardware real quick. Okay. Okay. What do you think about this couch? You would buy this couch? Okay,
you would. This was the one you would furnish your home with this shit.
Yeah,
I get it.
Why wouldn't you use this couch? Oh, you like this bed? Oh, you like hard beds? Oh, you like little bit, baby beds? I can't. You like baby beds? Okay, this is weird. You know what I'm saying?
You like baby beds? It's stupid as hell.
And it's like the IKEA situation. Or whatever. It's like we walking a lot. We a little bit tired.
Walking around.
It's not fun. It's not a vibe.
Not enjoyable. Yeah. This ain't the good. This ain't that honeymoon. Great fun.
It's not. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an errand, but it's a drawn out errand. It's gonna at least take you 3 hours, 2-3 hours to get a couch you like.
How you gonna act when you tired?
Yes, I'm hungry.
How you gonna act when you're annoyed? I'm hungry. I'm tired. I'm annoyed. I'm trying to get out of here.
Customer service is taking a long time.
Yeah.
My stomach hurt. My mama called me. You know what I'm saying? How are you gonna interact? You know what I'm saying? Type shit.
I like it. I mean, I like it. I think it's like you said, a low stakes litmus test on like how this person can interact in a low stress, but also can feel stressful when it's like decision making in the moment, right? It ain't really big, but in the moment it can turn up.
You don't want to, buying a house or an apartment, that's, apartment shopping, that's too much. Vacations are a little bit too easy. But the furniture thing, don't say Danny never gave you nothing. All right. It's time for some people on the internet saying their favorite segment of the whole podcast.
Bang, 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 bang.
One of the best segments, I think, in the history of audio experiences.
Ever.
It's time for DM of the week. Make some noise. DM of the week. DM of the week. Make some noise. DM of the week. Make some noise. DM of the week. Slide them DMs. Nigga, slide them DMs. Let me
And keep sending them over because we're getting some great ones. We got some great ones.
Yeah.
In the queue. This is great.
I have a couple. I have one specifically that was in my DMs. Okay. I sent this to Kyle and Torrance. Kyle is our imaginary friend that we both know. He's not on the pod. But he's not. He's a real person. But if I say Colin Torrance, it's another nigga that we know. This DM reads verbatim, "Hey, are you gay? Because if not, can we go on a date?"
And I want to make sure. I want to make sure we clear something up. I'm the queer one on this bitch. I'm the one that do the stuff.
I'm talking about getting coochie every episode.
Every episode, this man is So number one, you're not paying attention. You're really not paying attention. Number two, what is this pickup line? You goofy movie.
Because all right, let's break it down. Hey, are you gay? All right, boom. If you are gay, great. Then this is a non-starter conversation, right? If
non-starter.
If I'm not gay, that's kind of a weird way to open up a conversation.
Because if not, yeah, exactly. That's a weird way to be like to just. And again, I applaud straightforwardness. I applaud someone who's asking the questions, right? No, I'm not mad at you for asking that question, but a shitty pickup line because you don't. Hey, are you gay? Because if not, can we go on a date? What did I do to make? What did I do to make you think that I was gay? Like that.
Yeah, girl, let's go on a date. Yeah, bitch, I love some little coochie. Yeah, what do you mean? Like, what we doing? It doesn't make logical sense. Sometimes when you send a DM, you got to think about what do I do if I receive this DM. I've been victim of that.
I'm a look.
Yeah,
and people be looking at the DMs I send.
Yeah, I'm like, there's nothing. It's not really something she can say to this that makes sense.
Yeah.
If not, can we go on a date? Like, first of all, do you live here? Who are you? And this leads to my some other dating DM rules. If you don't slide somebody's DM, your profile has to be public. It has to be public.
Yeah.
If you are a little bit horny and you want to get to know somebody, you want to be in somebody's DMs, grow up and make a profile public. No one cares.
It's almost like having a dating profile that has no pictures and it just says what you like, and I can't see you, and you expect me to engage to your, hey, how are you? How's your day going? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm talking to. I don't know who I'm talking to.
Your job.
This is weird.
Look, let me tell you something. Your manager of controllable, or your accounting manager doesn't give a fuck about you going to Wet Willie's last weekend. I promise you, they don't. Your regional manager does not give a fuck that you went to the Yankees game last night. They don't. They don't.
Honestly, and this is probably what you're alluding to with this hot take, having a private profile right now,
who gives a fuck?
I actually don't get that. There's so much out there. Nobody's looking at
cares.
You. Nobody's
the only
looking
time
at
it
you.
even kind of makes sense is if, what'd you say?
No, nothing. I didn't say anything.
Only time it kind of makes sense if you're like showing kids or your kids, but it's like,
yes,
you shouldn't. But you also shouldn't just show your kids in the first place if you're particular about that. But having a private profile feels.
And then reaching out to people. I'm talking about that. I'm talking about that exchange. Like private profile, reaching out to people.
I have no context.
I have nothing. I don't know how you live your life. I would like to know that.
One picture of you.
Yeah. And it's so small. I gotta click on it. And then it kind of gets big enough for me to sort of see your granular ass face.
It could have been from 2 years ago or 2 days ago or a decade ago. I have no idea.
Because again, I need to see your profile because if your last post was in 2022.
Right.
Do you know how much happens?
Like your colleagues, you know what I mean? Like, your colleagues do not give a fuck. You went to Panama City Beach last week. Yeah. I promise you.
Be grown.
A couple of quick little weird DMs. A friend of mine sent a myriad of a plethora of DMs from this one guy. And bro, literally
from one person?
One person. Mind you, I mean, this is only the best takes, the DMs that were the funniest to me. She sent me about 20 to 30 DMs from this one person over the years. Wow. So first of all, I hope you get a restraining order and call the police.
Oh, yeah, I'm about to say at that point, that's when you call the authorities.
He will eat your eyeballs.
Absolutely. Yeah, no. Yeah, he has a head in the freezer, honey. You got to run from that.
He bites nipples off. All right. Three of my favorites. You never know, like, damn. That's crazy. We biting the nipples a little too hard. Three of my favorite DMs.
It's a cut water. Right.
Yeah. Three of my favorite DMs from this serial killer. First one, I wish I was in that gut.
Oh, gosh. I just...
Now, Torrance, devil's advocate. Right. Wrong time, wrong messenger. Because in a certain scenario, that's amazing.
I'm gonna tell you right now, like you said.
Now,
like you're saying, hold on, but like you said, we preface it by saying we need to get this person a restraining order. That's what we prefaced it by. Yeah, sure. I'm thinking of it in the context. Out of the context, that is a very especially with somebody that you're in. If I
felt your guts before.
And then you say,
so boom.
It's 10:30. It's 11 o'clock at night. I just bumped into you at the bar. Yeah, no.
I'm out of town.
No. I bump into you at the bar.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'm out. You out.
Set the scene.
I bump into you at the bar. Right. Yeah. I see you. I hug you. Cool. You know, you with your people. I'm with my people. My friends. Shit. You with your friends. You go your way. I go my way. I whip out my phone. Yeah. And I say,
whip it out fast.
I wish I was in them guts.
Yeah.
Now that's you look.
That's high level. Show your friend.
Then we look. You know, we never show up together, but we text it. But we about to leave. I'm about to. So
she sends back the devil emoji. All right.
There it is. Now we know that this is like you said in context. You know, in this context, shitty. Out of context, with the scenario I just posed, romantic. Romantic.
You're out of town. You're somewhere. You're somewhere for work.
Yeah.
They're back home. You're coming back tomorrow. All right. You're on the plane. Long day. You're grinding. Yeah. Bumfuck wherever. Yeah. Let me get this off. Boo, 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 boo. I wish I was in that gut.
No.
I'm gonna be home in 17 hours.
I'm gonna tell you right now, somebody who I'm actually fucking with, and like it's a vibe, and I get a freaky little text message while I'm leaving a meeting, or I'm at the Starbucks because I need a little pick me up because work went crazy, and I'm getting me another drink, and I pick up my phone and I see something freaky like that. I'm like,
Torrance.
Oh, what a day!
If the Knicks win the NBA Finals,
that's gonna be crazy. That's kind of nasty,
sending,
isn't it?
Wish I was in that gut to somebody.
I know.
Yeah. And I'm gonna somebody's gonna have to get that.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be very clear about that too. There will be the Knicks winning will open up the possibility of that landing.
Yeah.
So smoothly and so easily.
This might be my last summer without a kid. All right, two more. You're
pissing me off.
The next one, also a great one. Let me add you to my SAG health, SAG insurance, SAG after actor. This guy's an actor.
So he's an actor. Okay.
Has a SAG card. Once again,
has a SAG card.
Strange person. For whatever reason, has a SAG card. Maybe he's done a couple commercials.
And maybe that was a flex.
Yeah.
Maybe. Well, no. But
those aren't easy to
get. Yeah, like they aren't easy to get at all. But like maybe that was his way of being like, you need me. You would want to be with me. I got a SAG health program. Yeah, okay. Right. I got to sell SAG health insurance, not just regular at some regular old job. No. I'm big enough to get. That's so strange. Okay.
What I eventually wear your face? Yes. In the meantime though, you can go to the doctor.
Yeah. In the meantime, you can get your checkup.
Yeah. But I will be wearing your face at some point on the couch.
Yeah, literally.
That's gonna have to happen. Last thing, this is probably the least coolest, weirdest. Perfect date weather. Let's throw axes.
He's a murderer. Lock him up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Lock him up. Yeah, handcuff him now. Officer, he's right over there. You see him? Yeah. Come get his ass.
Tell a young lady, let's throw axes off the dribbles. Like, brother, I don't know who you are.
Perfect date weather. Let's throw axes?
Not Honey, go to the park.
Oh, my goodness.
Not go to the beach. This girl lives in L.A. Not go to the beach.
Because why are you throwing axes outside? Where are y'all going? What do you have? Where do you have axes that you are throwing outside? Because you're talking about the weather outside. You're not talking about the weather inside. Okay, that's all the axe throwing places I know. They inside. I don't know no outside.
Right.
I don't know no outside ones. So again,
like attached to escape rooms.
He's a murderer. He's a murderer. Like, yeah. Lock him up. I'm so sorry.
That's actually crazy.
Ma'am, whoever you are, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Sometimes I apologize for men's behavior only because I am a man and I understand that that's just. Sometimes you just got. I'm so sorry that man did that to you. Block him,
Absolutely.
and report him. Especially if you're in New York. Olivia Benson is on the case.
That's so funny. All right, last segment. Oh, maybe second to last segment. Torrance, so I dated. Every week, Torrance gets questions, comments, concerns from our friends, family, listeners about their dating life, what they should do, dilemmas, etc. Torrance, do you have a question, comment, concern for us?
Indeed. So this is so I am dating.
Okay.
So I'm dating someone who swears they are bad at texting, but they are always online, watching stories within seconds, tweeting, liking posts, adding to their story, but taking 9 hours to respond to me. Then when I bring it up, I get hit with I'm just not glued to my phone. How should I take them not responding to me, but clearly being active everywhere else?
This is actually crazy. Funny. So somebody in my family had a kid recently, and another member of my family was sending me memes, but like wasn't responding in the group chat. I'm like, nigga, what? And I think some people truly have a different relationship with their phone. Sometimes that is peculiar to me, like really strange. I genuinely don't understand it, but it is a real thing where sometimes people will be on one section of their phone and for whatever reason not check the other section of their phone, whether it be it's on do not disturb, so they're not getting notifications. They're playing games on their phones. So they're definitely not like trying to see notifications. There's like a different relationship to it. Personally, I think that in general, if you like somebody or a thing, you're going to make time for it. I'm not a big texter all day person, right? But if someone that I fuck with is texting me, I'm going to respond back at least within an hour or two, right? Or whatever, after I finish recording or finish the thing that's keeping me preoccupied enough to not respond intensively, sure. It might take a couple hours maybe. But I'm not like an every day, all day. What are you doing? How's the day? What's going on? There's nothing I would want to do less than, even if I fuck with you, I just don't like to do it. Like, let's just meet up later. Let's talk for hours and hours in person later. I don't mind little updates, but I don't want to talk all fucking day. What do you think?
I can kind of agree. I think that there have been moments where I'll be like, oh wait, there have been multiple messages that I didn't respond to yet. Yikes. But I've been on Instagram sending memes, liking things, scrolling, doing whatever. I think it's a different part of my brain that like where me actively responding to people who actually want to like have a conversation with me. Sometimes I want to talk. Sometimes I don't want to talk. Sometimes I want to be mindless and scroll and don't do those things. Now, 9 hours, that's crazy. I will say that 9 full hours on a consistent basis, because obviously this is a constant thing. If this is a conversation, if this has come up in conversation or whatever, but 9 hours, that's a long time. People be busy, people be doing stuff,
right?
But again, if I like you, we're dating, and I'm dating somebody, and you're posting on your stories, and I texted you something earlier. And we're dating, actively dating.
Yeah, right.
And you take 9 hours to respond to me, and I see you posting everywhere, I'm going to feel some kind of way.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, oh, you don't want to talk to me, or you didn't. And again, you ain't thinking of me in 9 hours? God damn, you must be busy.
Yeah.
God, I think, because I think about myself when I'm dating someone or like actively like engaging and we're doing a thing, is that like, oh no, I'm thinking about you more often. Now I gotta obviously, over the years having to control the, that kind of like activeness and like being up under somebody, right? Like losing yourself in someone else. But like, if I like you, I'm thinking about you. I'm gonna think about you multiple times in a day. Yeah. So in that time span of you liking posts, sharing stuff, doing all these things, and you ain't say nothing, mama, and I'm assuming this is I got this randomly, but I'm assuming you might want to hang this up. I don't know. Like you might be getting
there's days
you might be getting benched.
Yeah.
You might be getting benched, mama. You might be getting benched.
Quit.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, there's been times if I'm on a set, like a production day, it's really hard for me to text thoughtfully. I might be, yes, no, maybe so. Let's do it at 8, whatever.
I can like a post. If I'm at work, same thing. Like I'm like, oh, I like this or love it. Like, oh, and again, I respond when I'm done. So sorry, today was shit. Yeah. How are you? What's going on? I'm about to do this.
I just prefer like meaningful interaction, like quality time. Yeah. It's like maybe that's one of my big love languages. So it's like the texting is not quality time. So whether you're dating, whether we haven't even gone on a date yet and we're texting a bunch. Like I want to text you enough to be excited, but I don't want to at a certain point be texting you. I mean, I've had a couple different, even like whatever, famous. I had a really famous girl I was texting for a little hot second, very hot second. And even at that point, I'm like, I don't fucking want to do this right now. Like I'm gonna text this girl who doesn't live in my same city. What's going on? This is fun. Oh, whatever. This is crazy.
It's tough to,
and it's like
to keep that going without.
Yeah, I've gotten numbers and forgotten it. Oh, never mind. That's crazy. I was gonna say something insane. Sorry, I forgot where I was at. This is not for that. Sorry. I was gonna say. No, I was gonna say something extremely crazy. All right, yeah. But anyways,
I can't wait to hear what that was.
My verdict is that. Is to communicate, because sometimes when you're just busy, it's better just to kind of link up when I can give you my full attention in that quality time.
For sure.
But you could also begin bench, so have a conversation and like, motherfucker, a quick response isn't impossible. You know, so whatever. Last couple things.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry,
No, go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm
No,
sorry.
I was going to say like similar verdict. Like, hey, 9 hours is a long time. I don't think don't gaslight yourself in this scenario. You're experiencing this. Don't gaslight you. You know what it is. You know what it ain't. And have a conversation and like you said, like bring it up, communicate about it. And if you don't want it, walk away. I think people really forget, like, if somebody is treating you poorly, do you know that you could walk away? Ooh. I'm sorry. That just took us somewhere.
Message.
I'm sorry. That took us somewhere, and we ain't got that much time left, but I'm just going to say this again. Do you know you can walk away when somebody is treating you like shit? Oh.
Message.
Oh.
That's actually really good advice.
Oh. I'm just saying. That's it. Okay.
Every episode
Yes.
we wait to the very last minute to say some insane things sometimes. And I want a couple of things. One, if you have a nigga, don't follow me. Come on. All right. It'd be some fine shit following me. I'm like, okay, what's up? You liking my shit? You have a nigga? What we doing? Now what we doing? Does he even like comedy? Does he like comedy? Does he know about us? Does he know about you and I?
Does he know about us is truly
and what
an
we have
insane.
Does
he know how much you interact with what I do?
And that interaction might be one like a month. But does he know though?
Does he know about us?
Tell
That's
him about
so
us.
funny. That is funny as shit.
You know, you saw my story twice. Does he know that? Because now I feel like you put me in a position where I got to communicate certain things that I didn't ask for. Second thing before we go, I need to curate a top places to cheat list. I'm not a cheater, but I do feel like I was on a date last week. I saw 3 different people, Torrance, while I was on a date. We went to the museum. We went to get food before. We were walking around. We were in Hudson Yards. So it wasn't even like it was a Hudson Yards. I'm trying to think of the equivalent. Hudson Yards is like a slightly touristy but like gentrified spot of town. Like it's like not a mall, but it's not a place you're gonna see.
I watch SVU. I'm familiar.
Yeah, it's not a place where like the hip people are just hanging out type.
Chilling.
Niggas that we know, like comedians, artists. There's museums and shit, but it's like a touristy, cool kind of thing, whatever. Mm-hmm. And 2 people from out of town, and another comedian that I just ran into. But I think parks, like a big, deep park, is a good place to cheat. Like Prospect Park is huge. Central Park, huge. Great place to cheat. If you live in Brooklyn, go to Harlem. If you live in Harlem, go to Brooklyn. A pretty good place to cheat.
Because they are,
yeah. The Valley. If you live in LA, you live in West Hollywood, Ventura Boulevard. You know what I'm saying?
Or Santa Monica. Because I'm not going over there. I'm not going over there.
Santa Monica.
Nobody goes over there. No one does stuff there. Yeah.
Well, you're gonna see somebody West Adams. You're gonna see somebody probably Lamert Park. It's a good chance you're black. You're gonna see somebody there. But
you're gonna exactly.
Highland Park. If you're on the east side, a lot of people go to Highland Park. A lot of date spots in Highland Park. But if you want to hold hands, Oxnard. Why not?
Yeah, Long Beach.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Beach day,
or Long Beach.
Long Beach Day. Malibu. Nobody's really in Malibu like that.
Malibu. That's another place where it's like,
let's hold hands. Let's make out in the street.
Yeah. Literally, like just in the middle of somewhere, in the middle of like a seafood restaurant. Like we getting pickup and we about to sit and eat outside. I'm just gonna make out with you right here, right now, because nobody is going to see
None
us.
of my friends are coming here. Really.
Nobody will ever know. They will never know. They'll never know.
Yeah, none of my homies are in the Upper West Side right now. Let's start a family here.
And then I'm gonna pop back and forth.
Yeah, now I have to leave. All right, y'all. It's been another episode of Dated. Thank y'all so much for following, subscribing, liking, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Peace.